water for that quick, Johnny? Water's gone. What is this shit for? Time to bail. Johnny, check your watch. It's 20 minutes from now. Yeah. Come back and check on me. Right, we got to.
After setting up the peace symbol, we went to this adult video store. Everyone was really excited about going in and buying them, you know, new material to work with. And well, I really had to pee, and I was dirty from digging the hole and mixing the cement by hand. So I thought they were decent people to let me use their bathroom to clean up, even though I didn't buy any of their merchandise.
And I don't think they even let me use the bathroom. Can you imagine that? But I stayed outside and just kind of shot the camera a little bit and talked to Johnny. Are you satisfied, Johnny?
I'm very happy. I didn't want to be negative, but you know, I thought
leery?
some bad things might have occurred.
They still could.
Well,
Probably not, though. We're getting further and further away
you
from
know,
the
the bad thing that I thought of was it's breaking beyond repair and maybe not standing up. That was what I was concerned about. But overall, I'm pretty pleased. I'm ready to get my portrait taken in front of it because I put in quite a few hours on this thing, so I've kind of got a personal connection to it.
Talked to Matt a little bit. Matt didn't think I should be shooting video down there. He thought maybe it wasn't a good idea.
You probably shouldn't be filming as much because people sometimes sneak into these places.
Oh, good point.
We were tired. We were proud that we had accomplished this. There was a goal set and the goal was met.
Sound surprised.
It looks pretty awesome. Rock dog.
I thought it was cool that just the position in the medium of the highway was really interesting because it allowed for more people to see it.
It's just sitting there, isn't it? Yeah, what'd you expect, Jeff?
You were hoping it to be dancing, weren't you?
No.
I was really impressed with how it turned out. I didn't know how it was going to turn out when we were starting on it. I thought either once we started having all those problems with it, I was like, well, how's this ever going to turn out? Is it going to work? And when I saw the pictures of what you did, I mean, it looked great. The grass was so lush and green, and the sky was white and cloudy, so this big black peace symbol just stood, I mean, against the green it really stood out, and against the white it really stood out. And I think that really helped people notice it when they drove by because it had such a good contrast.
You know, I guess it's probably officially, maybe the first official piece of highway art in Oklahoma. I know some lady with a buffalo came out about a year ago, and she was ordained by like the governor or something, and is officially the first piece of highway art. But I think that was probably it, unless somebody else tried the same stuff many years ago and got it ripped down in it too. So, you know, I could say I was part of that, and we put a peace symbol in the middle of the median. So, you know, there's something to be said for that.
Well, he knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't go check with him before I left.
And of course, fertilizer is perhaps a metaphor for what you did. You know, you were fertilizing people's imaginations with your symbol. most public art is somehow a representation either of history or of a kind of cultural view. And I think of some European philosopher, I can't remember their name, said history is written by the victorious. And so I think that most public art is, or has been anyway, certainly for centuries until recently, has been a representation of notions of victorious history. And now contemporary artists, sometimes if you want to call them guerrilla artists, they have produced work and put it in the public realm or the public arena, and quite often it challenges the usual paradigms and notions or representations of history or cultural circumstances. And so to some extent your peace symbol does that, I think. Does it both, one as representing something to do with the history of hippies, and it also does it as a representation of a different kind of contemporary public art, and that it's ephemeral, temporary in nature for the most part. Even if it was left unharmed, it probably would only last a couple or a few years before it would start to fall apart, unlike bronze works. And also the idea of public art can be, rather than a fixed, heavy, monumental bronze costing thousands of dollars and being cast and then put up on a stone pedestal that sort of diminishes the significance of the humans who walk beneath it. That's one way of, has been one way that public art has manifested itself, but then something like yours is more likely to be temporary in its physical nature and then live on as a monumental memory.